What's up, Big Hand? We got Proficent Records up in the house. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Big Cirque, freshman crew, New Sigma Global.
R. Eclipse, president of Proficent Records. Holla at your boy.
Troy Brizzle, Haverhill, Mass, holding it down. Proficient Records.
Mo Ready, freshman crew, NSM Global.
That's what's up. Now, I want to talk about some of the projects we're getting into. What are the projects you have coming out right now?
Well, we got a whole lot of projects coming out. We got Cirque's albums dropping. Me, myself, I got an album that's out now. It just came out. It's called Broad Day. You should check it out. It's in stores. We got another artist, DK, Young Streets, Twan Hill. We just got tons of projects going on. We're trying to do a TV show, but we'll get into that in a little bit. It's a lot of things happening.
Oh, that's good. So who's on the production over here?
We got Rudy on the Proficient side of things. You know, he does lots of beats for Proficient Records artists. You know, like he's doing most of Eclipse's album, you know, most of Young Street's album. Me and Mo Ready handle the production for me and any artists that I see under me, you know, and guest production on other people's albums and stuff.
So you work with other artists?
Yeah, we made a beat for Twan Hill.
Yeah, Twan Hill, he's an engineer. Yeah. Engineers. Excellent engineer, by the way.
Yeah.
You get the engineers. You guys got your own studio, or?
Yeah, actually, we have a studio. It's downtown Haverhill at 1012 Phoenix Row. We do graphic designs, CD duplication, recording, mastering, anything you basically need to get done in the music business, trying to record an album, you can do it at our studio.
So who was your influences coming up and growing up?
You want to go first?
Can handle that.
All right, then. I mean, I listened to, you know, I got into a lot of Boston hip-hop early on, like, you know, Esoteric, not so much now Esoteric, but, you know, like Esoteric back when, like Apathy and, like, you know, Vinnie Paz, all them cats, you know, I was into that stuff. Plus, like, on the other side of it, I was into more mainstream rap, like Mobb Deep and stuff like that, and Biggie. And, you know, I got mainly what I put into my rap is stylistics that I hear from, like, you know, I listen to a lot of Big L's music and I see that gritty, like, boom bap flow, you know, like
the punchlines and similes.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I'll incorporate that into a song. Or if I hear like, you know, someone's style that I really like, I don't want to bite a style, but I like to do, you know, I like to incorporate it into my own stuff, you know.
And you?
See, I never really was into the underground scene. Really, I don't mess with too many of them.
We got the enemy in the house.
Object is to make it up. You know what I mean? So. When I was young, I listened to my first tape I had was a Snoop Dogg Doggy Style. I had the tape. I stole it from my sister back in the day. I used to bump that all the time. Then, you know, I went from Biggie, and then recently to the Future. I would listen to Dipset, things like that. Cassidy, a lot of lyrical rappers, things with a lot of punchlines in it, and because that's where my flow is based off of. You know what I mean?
So you're not radio friendly then?
I am very radio friendly, but I'm still a beast.
Okay, you're still an MC, a true MC at that.
I can go any genre, but my preference, you know what I mean? I like to get real lyrical and use punchlines and things like that.
All right, and how do you go about producing? Who were some of the producers that got you inspired to do music?
First and foremost, The Alchemist. I really looked up to him when I was, you know, just starting to get into a lot of like underground hip hop, stuff like that, and just starting to think about making my own beats and whatnot. Checked out a lot of The Alchemist stuff, and it pops off, and when you hear that Alchemist tagline, you know it's going to be a hot beat, you know?
Same with you now? You can hear it's your beat, or you're going to sound like Alchemist? Are you saying that you got your own style?
No, we got our own style. He just, you know, someone I looked up to. I like the way he used a lot of samples, got real innovative with his sounds and stuff.
Yeah, he was inspired by DJ Muggs, which was part of the big group that I grew up listening to. And how about you?
Me?
Yeah.
My favorite rap, I would say, I'm gonna take it old school. Big Daddy Kane, Eric B. and Sherman. You know, all of the true where hip hop originally came
old
from.
School.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm into all that old stuff like Big
love
Daddy
the old
Kane,
school stuff.
Gotta give it to the OGs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, how
Always,
about
always.
if they was to go to your MySpace, what song would you want them to listen to that would stand out the most?
On my MySpace, I would actually like you to listen to Broad Day, because that is the title of my new album, and it's a life story in the song. If you listen to it, and it's just crazy. You gotta love it.
And you,
Mine would be Twan Hill, I'm Gone.
Twan Hill?
Yeah, that's a song called I'm Gone. It's like, you know, you argument with your girl, you know, you steady trying to make things work, but no matter what you could do, you could never get it right, so I'm gone.
And
Go
you,
do this.
I got my new track from my next album, Classes and Sesh, the new freshman album that's coming out. New song, Hush. It's got crazy production. We really went all out on that one. We got a Biggie sample for the chorus, but it's got no chorus. It's kind of like a Millie from Lil Wayne, you know?
Yeah, that's what you have for your ringtone. I know something I
Yeah,
called you.
yeah. And, but, yeah, so we incorporated a lot of, like, you know, crazy snare rolls. A lot of the new hip-hop styles is, like, no chorus, just raw lyricism over, like, some crazy production. And it's got some wailing guitars on it. That's definitely the track that I would have.
I heard
rips.
recently you guys came into some problems with doing a show and you were going to auction off a girl. What was that all about? You want to talk about that? What happened?
I'll get into that one.
Man.
So, we're trying to do something positive for the communities. You know what I mean? Because a lot of time when you open up a studio and it's a lot of rap artists, we get a lot of complaints from people around us, like, oh, it's always the loud music and the people going in and out. They're not too sure. You know what I mean? So we try to do something positive for the community, which backfired on us. We were gonna.
You think it wouldn't? With a date and auction off a girl?
Listen, look.
Celebrities do it all the time. They auction off a date.
Okay.
I mean, we was just trying to keep
Yeah,
it. It's
we-
just that.
I mean, if we was soft rock guitarists, it probably wouldn't have been no problem.
No, not
I mean,
at all. They
I
eat
mean,
granola bars and wear sandals all day.
Yeah, you know,
exactly.
just because it was us, they had to try to shut us down. Well, they did shut us down. Well, this is what happened. So
What area are we talking about where they shut this down?
it was in Newburyport, Massachusetts.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too liberating.
Which is
Definitely not.
they weren't feeling us at all. They said that our flyers, I wish I had a copy of it right now so you could see, but they said our flyers were offensive because one of the artists that was on the flyer had a bandana around his neck that had a pot leaf on it. Now, when they threw the article in the newspaper, it was on the front page and all that, the article below it, ironically, was the article about marijuana being decriminalized. So, I mean, that wasn't really a big deal. We really know what it was all about. But
Yeah, for them to say that Shyboog's marijuana plant, and by the way, weed was legalized in Mass. By the way, if I'm correct, it was.
So that's the whole problem was because of the.
and